Good morning, good morning. Eastbound Interstate 80 through Wyoming between Cheyenne and Laramie. Minus 3 degrees. Nice temperature. As you can see what it does to snow, it just blows across the highway. So for those freaking out, don't freak out. It's all good. I can slam on my brakes and it'll be alright. I'm not going to do that. No need to. You can see it just blows across the highway. It doesn't stick. So we spent the night last night in Laramie. Got there with about 7 minutes left. We could have made Cheyenne, had everything flowed properly, i.e. was loaded and unloaded. Well, we unloaded fine. It was the loading that took some time. And that really didn't take a whole lot of time. It was the road closure is what ate us up. We sat for like an hour and a half waiting for I-80 to open up. That was quite the pain in the butt. Right now we are in Mexican overdrive, just cruising down the highway. This guy's freaking a little bit, keeps putting his brakes on. The thing I don't like about it is he's going to try to slam his brakes on and mess up and then hit me. See, they don't understand if they just relax, go right over it, don't do nothing. But they do something and they end up wrecking. A beautiful day in the neighborhood, huh? You'd have to watch out for this highway. It'd mesmerize you or what do they call that? Hypnotize you. Need to give a little bit of throttle there. So everybody travels in that right lane and it has polished spots. Gonna get over. I thought that truck was coming up on me pretty fast, but if he is going that fast, he can go around me. As you notice, everybody else is doing the same thing, so don't sit there and think I'm crazy. I mean, I am a bit crazy, but in a good way. At least that's what I keep telling myself. So we got to change this a little bit. There we go. Here's the town of Finn Deli. It was a one-man town. He got some money and he sunk it in there and he stayed there for quite a few years until he finally closed up. What he should have done is try to acquire more land and make a truck stop. Because people who have enough time, who don't have enough time to get to Cheyenne, but have enough time to get there, let's say you're eastbound, you don't have to park in Laramie and let your time dissolve. you could park up there. But he had a great idea. I don't know if he stayed there until his money completely ran out, or he finally said, the ship is sinking, I need to get out. So I tried uploading a video. I got some really good video. And I updated YouTube yesterday, and now I'm having problems with it. Like the 420 or 1080 or 720, sorry, 1080p. When I go to upload a video, as it's pending, it'll show like a certain size, and if it's messed up, it's a smaller size. Well, it's a smaller size, and all my videos are like that. And so I'm going through my settings and everything and checking everything out, and I can't seem to find the problem. And then I found some old videos that I did a long time ago, which would have come out normal sized. They didn't come out normal sized. So I think what I'll do is post a video up and just see what happens, because I don't know what the deal is. You're riding that white line there, little Ford. So I don't know what happened to my Wabash heater. It's the Bunk heater. Runs off of diesel. So you can have the engine off. And I know I set it up at night, and I went to bed, and I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. Freezing. Well, not really freezing, but cold. The cab was cold. So I checked, it was off, so I turned it back on, and I heard it clicking away, and then what does is the cistern burns, it goes like that, and then it starts throwing heat out. And you can outright overcook yourself in here by doing that. But I crawled back up in bed, and it was still cold, and I'm like, I should have felt something by now. I crawled back down, and I sleep on the top bunk, and got back down there, realized it was off again. I'm like, what's going on? So finally I had to fire up the motor, and it was 2 below zero. But I don't know, I'm going to have to look into that. I don't like running my engine at night. If I don't have to, and you know, like in the summertime you have to, but in the winter you don't. The winter's usually longer than summer. Where I'm from, anyway. We have like 2 seasons, summer and winter. And then like Arizona has 2 seasons, summer and winter. It's reversed of where I'm from. So did you notice that the speed limit was 65? It's a variable speed limit. It means they can change it whenever they want to. If they got it at 65, they know it's okay. But that's what I'm saying. I mean, there's so many. You have to look at every situation differently when you drive on snow or winter conditions. And the biggest of them all is temperature. And then snowpack. Like if this was like that road over there is all white, if we were driving that on here, it would still be fine. It wouldn't be going as fast, of course. But more than likely I'd be doing 65. Because you have good grip in the cold. As it cracks me up about ice road truckers. I just saw a show the other day, as I've talked about it, this video and another video. I remember from a long time ago watching it, they would be like, it's 40 below. And he's got this hill to climb. And he's going to have to put chains on. And he could suffer frostbite. And all this dramatized stuff. And if he doesn't do it quickly enough, you know, he'll suffer frostbite. And it is on and on and on. And I'm like, 40 below. He could park that on the hill and take off again. It acts like ice crystals, act like sandpaper. They're so rock hard, you literally have grip. And of course, he went up the hill without putting his chains on. But they dramatized it so much. It's like, get a grip. We got somebody who's parting there pretty scared. See if I can guess that car. I want to say it's like a little Nissan. Maybe a Toyota RAV4. There's that parking area there to the left, 10 miles west of Cheyenne. So Juke, Nissan Juke. I couldn't remember the Juke part. I was trying though. And see, I'm wearing glasses. I never used to. I always had 20/20 vision. I used to tease my kids. I'd be like, we'll be out camping. I go, see that tree up on that mountain over there? See the tall one? They're like, yeah. And they're thinking I'm going to tell them like something, a bird or something flying around there. If I was going to do that, I'd be like, look up there, look at that dead bird. But I wasn't doing that. I'd like, see that tree way up there by that huge rock there, just to the right, there's that, see that one tall tree? See that tree just to the left of it? I'm like, yeah. See, now do you see that squirrel? Then I'd get a smack. They're all involved in there looking to see what it is. Come to find out I'm just pulling on their leg. But anyway, I went to a DOT physical one time, and the guy's like, I can only give you a 3-month because you need to come back for a stress test because I had that heart attack thingy. I'm like, all right. He goes, but I can't even give you that because you failed your eye exam. And I'm like, well, they wouldn't let me wear my glasses. And he's like, oh, are they prescription? I go, no, they reading glasses. Oh, yeah, well, no, they're not going to help you at all, buddy, because it's the chart, the distance that you can't read it. I go, exactly, because they wouldn't let me wear my glasses. And he goes, no, yeah, but those reading glasses are for up close. It magnifies. I go, well, I know what it does. I'm just telling you. I go, well, let me try it with my glasses on. If I pass, will you give me a card? Yeah, but I don't see that you're going to pass. I go, let's give her a whirl, girl. It was actually a guy. I was just doing that to be, think I'm a comedian, but everybody laughed at me, so I quit. So we proceed with the new eye exam, and boom, I pass it. He looks at me, shakes his head, he goes, "You need to have your eyes checked." I go, "I know. I got a phone call. I'll be right back."